Hey, come on in, come on in. Hello, hey everyone. This is Steve Jackson Social Media Network. We're broadcasting live on our YouTube channel, okay? Please, whatever you do, take a second and hit the subscribe button, okay? Tonight, as you know, first of all, hello everybody out there, and thank you for connecting with the Steve Jackson Social Media Network. Let me get that off the top. Well, as you know, tonight, it's going to be the 50th anniversary of the NAACP Image Awards, okay? And we will be connecting with them and supporting them, Steve Jackson Social Media Network, because that's what we do, okay? So it is a honor to be around, to be alive, to be at this 50th anniversary, because the next one will probably be 75th anniversary, 100th anniversary, okay? That would be nice to be here for the 100th, but to be here for the 50th is going to be good. It's going to be going down tonight. Now, what the Steve Jackson Social Media Network is going to do, we're going to use our social media network to get out there and kind of, broadcast what the people think. Things that you like about the show, the highlights. Maybe you have family members who have been community activists, and you have some pictures of what they did. Now, although, there's a lot of people behind the scenes tonight, and I want to just make a quick comment about that. There's a lot of people behind the scenes who are not going to be nominated for an award, not going to walk across the stage. They're no longer here with us. The people that were at this is the 50th. What about the people who were at the first, the second, the 10th anniversary, the 20th anniversary? I think it would be fitting to reminisce and talk about those individuals who went through far more bigotry and racism than we're going through in 2019 right now. It was a dangerous time back then, when the NAACP was first getting started. It was a really rough time. They didn't live in a stable, long, law-abiding society compared to the first anniversary, the second, the third, or the fourth. Um, it was really rough. People back then really didn't too much give a damn, especially concerning Black folks. Okay, unlike now, it's a little bit different. Okay, nobody's, for the most part, burning crosses in your front yard, and or trying to drag you and your family out of your house into your front yard. Okay, and that's pretty much not happening right now. So I just want to shine a little light on the fact that there's been 49 other NAACP anniversaries, and this is the 50th. And mentally, I would like to go back from the first anniversary and speak on and recognize so many community activists who have been a part of the culmination of the 50th anniversary. And we don't want to forget them. And I am not in any way implying that we are. I just thought about that myself because we've all lost loved ones along the way, community activists. Some were just family activists in the community. They might not have been a part of an organization, but I can tell you for a fact there were a lot of community activists, growing up in my time that were not a part of the NAACP or any other community activists. They were just out in the neighborhoods encouraging us young Black men and Black women to do better and to overlook and overcome a lot of the bigotry that was, you know, relevant during then, and it's still relevant now. As you know, I'm broadcasting live from Hampton Roads, Virginia, where, unfortunately, a young lady lost her lives during the protest with the tiki torches. So, in no way is racism completely gone or eradicated. Um, yes, yes. Blessings to you. Yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. Again, I'm just want to come on real quick, do a broadcast to let everybody know that hey, let's support the NAACP right now because hate is very prominent, and we're seeing that all over the place, all over the country. Hate is on the rise. And so tonight, I think, is a special occasion that we need to, think about where this country is going and how can we put this hate down. It is just spawning like a wild weed. And I think tonight's NAACP Image Award is a positive event that we should come together and we should um, discuss, how we can get rid of this systemic hate for a person's color, and how we can just kind of get back to normal. Congressman Elijah Cummings said it best. We need to get back to normal, and I'm hoping that with so many people that's going to be on social media tonight, um, that that's going to take place. I really, really, really do. So if you don't see this video, because right now it is live, and I appreciate my viewer, longtime supporter. We're going to grow our social media channel on the YouTube. But once I get off of this live broadcast, I'm going to share it on Twitter, on Instagram, on my Facebook fan page. So it will get around to some pretty prominent people who will see this video, and I appreciate everybody who supports me. So again, just want to let everybody know, because I know there's a lot going on out there, that the NAACP Image Awards, particularly the 50th anniversary, and I think that's special. I think the timing is good. This just happened after the Mueller investigation. People are still riled up about that. So hopefully this event tonight can bring some conversation about the systemic problem we have in this country, which is a just unlimited amount of hate, which is on the rise. It's like someone has put fertilizer on the hate in this country, and we just need to get back to normal. I don't know about anybody out there, but myself, I do miss the sense of normalcy. Um, it's only caused people to get hurt, as we've saw all over social media. And with the invention of social media, you can see it as it unfolds, and you don't miss anything. Normally, before, you'd have to wait for our local news media to get on the scene and then give us the video of whatever they had when they got there. Thanks to social media now, and this is what a lot of people are coming to grips with. Thanks to social media, when an event takes place, somebody's standing there with an iPhone or an Android phone, and they're filming it from the beginning to the end. So we're actually seeing the horrific, complete, uncut event versus with the news media having to get out there, get in a van, get out there, set up, and go live. We don't miss anything now. And that's because of social media, and social media is the future of live events. Okay? So whatever you got going on this weekend, be safe, have some fun. If you're not able to watch the 50th anniversary, that's cool, because I'm pretty sure they will have that on rerun. And tomorrow, the weather's supposed to be bad. I know it's going coming up through the Ohio Valley. I've been watching it on the Weather Channel. It's pretty nasty stuff. That's heading our way. So I'm in Virginia on the East Coast. That's headed our way tomorrow. So tomorrow it's going to be a washout. Hopefully, no horrific weather. I did see on the Weather Channel today, I don't know if you saw it, I did see those mobile homes where the tornado was spinning those mobile homes around in the parking lot like they were made of plastic or paper. So that weather is pretty nasty. So if anything happens on that, as you know, on my Twitter feed, very active on that Steve Jackson Social Media Network. My particular Twitter handle is VIP Media Event. I always have a lot going on, straight to the source. And that's the cool thing about what I do on social media. Instead of you getting a third party, I have it for you already packaged, already put together directly from the source. The videos are from the people who shot the video. Okay, the comments are from the individuals involved, politicians, celebrities. I normally have their direct comment, their direct video, whatever they posted. So you're getting it straight from the source. Now with YouTube, we're going to start April Fools. I am going to come really strong with YouTube and start doing more videos on location and more commentary. Let me say this, something I really like, and I can't wait until you can do this live with YouTube. No disrespect to YouTube, but as you know, you can do it on you can do it on Instagram, which you can bring in a guest. Okay, it took Periscope a little longer to do it, but they just added that feature. So if you do have a Periscope account, you can now bring someone in, and both of you guys will be on the screen just like Instagram, split screen. Yes, I will have more videos, more people. Yeah, we had a nice conversation last time. It's been months ago, but I certainly remember. It's been months ago, but I certainly remember you. I got a knack for that. All right. So again, that's something that's going to be pretty cool. Being able to bring people in on Periscope, just like you, instead of, I could actually bring you out of the chat, live chat, put you on the screen if you're ready for that. Yeah, so that's gonna be pretty awesome. With me, I have a lot of, because of what I do on social media. I'm not the Justin Bieber fan club. Yes, it is gonna be great. I'm also deal with a lot of high profile people, celebrities, CEOs, community leaders, politicians. I don't do a lot of networking with, the average person just trying to build a fan base. I'm trying to build a network of influential people and interact their messages with the public, which is what I do best. Okay. So again, I appreciate you watching and having my notifications turned on. And I do follow a lot of people on YouTube, believe it or not. So I'm just like you, when they post, I see what their videos are and I share them. So if you do stop by my Twitter page, you will see on a regular basis, I share a lot of YouTube videos on my feed. So now I'm going to start sharing my YouTube videos, okay, and going live. All right. Also, if you do get on Periscope, let me know. Inbox me, send me a message, and I will, because I appreciate your support, I will add you to my VIP viewership list. When I do that, you'll get a notification, because there are going to be some things that's going to be exclusive, and I will only go live with those people that are on that list. So if you do go to Periscope and set up your account, if you don't already have one, let me know. I will add you to that. I will add you to that list. Okay. But other than that, that's it. That's tonight. I'll be back live. Okay. I'll be back live to, talk about it, see what's going on, what you like, have some, between commercials or so on, we'll sidebar what we like, what we're seeing, who got an award, who didn't. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let me know and I'll set you up. Yeah. So you don't have, okay. All right. Sounds good. Well, in order to get the Periscope, you're going to need a Twitter account. They're all linked, but that's really hot. That's a really cool feature that Periscope added that I like. And it's only been active now, maybe about a week. Okay. So, that's going to play into the summer big time, especially when I'm out and about. So I'm really, I'm really looking forward to that. Other than that, that's it. I'll be back later. Appreciate it. Appreciate your support. I love YouTube. YouTube Live was a pretty hot idea. It still is. They're growing and add more and more features all the time. So now their feed, their viewership feed, the quality, right now Periscope needs to do a little work. It's not on the level that Periscope is not, at least for the Android system. It's not on the quality that YouTube has, like what you see right now. Maybe it's better with an iPhone because I'm using an Android device. I know you can use Periscope Producer to stream, which a lot of people are doing that. They're using Periscope Producer and they're using a high definition webcam, and that's all good. But the basis for what I do, the Steve Jackson Social Media Network, is mobile live. Yeah. Of course, I've used. I have to admit, I have used Periscope Producer. It's a beautiful thing, nothing wrong with it. But as you know, my whole concept, my whole foundation is based on mobile. Okay, so I want to use a mobile device whenever you see me online. I want to use a mobile device. I want to use some kind of mobile device. Okay, and I am going to be using Periscope Producer for certain projects, certain things. Okay, and that Periscope Producer, in a nutshell, once you open your Periscope account, you'll be able to also use what's called Periscope Producer. The long story short, Periscope Producer would allow you to incorporate another camera. Hint, hint, a webcam. Okay, so instead of using your mobile phone to broadcast on, you could use your laptop or your desktop and then go get you a nice webcam, and then you can use your webcam to stream with and basically make it look like a television commercial or a television station, because now you can switch out the video versus like right now I'm live with some other software. I could make that happen, but that just gives you an idea of what Periscope Producer is. You can pull that up on your desktop and you can just run videos live all day. Okay, so and some people do that. Some people do that. They'll go live on Periscope and they're not really live, but they're just posting a lot of videos that they have in their repertoire. And then in between, you can pop in and say, "Hey, hello, everybody. I'm Steve Jackson," and then you can go back out and just plug those videos up all day. And some people do that. So I'm not saying I won't. There may be an occasion where I'll have a bunch of video, and I can just hook up Periscope Producer, say a few words, and then play those videos all day. Okay, so getting the Periscope account is gonna be pretty cool. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. You can do that. So again, and that's mobile. That's mobile. As the spring gets here, and it is already here, people are gonna want to catch up with things on the go, on the fly, content, events on the go. We're always checking our phones for what's going on, cool events, cool things happening. So, I try to keep the mobile format alive, with what I'm doing. So again, we're gonna crank it up on YouTube. We're gonna be doing more stuff, different backgrounds. Gonna be doing some green screening. But for the most part, we're just gonna keep it simple. We're gonna put out good information, good content, share other people's videos. Gonna be interactive. A lot of things going on with this crazy weather, so I'll be able to pop in. What I'm setting up to do now is pretty much go live on a moment's notice, okay? Which is something we have not done. We've not made standard operating procedure, but now we are. And I'm really excited about the Periscope picture-in-picture, where you can bring in a guest live. Because you figure if I'm in Virginia and you're in California, boom, I can go split screen and you can talk about what you just saw, what just happened in your neighborhood. And I think that's just going to be awesome. It really is, really is. So just keep that in mind. And, we're going to just go from there. But again, I appreciate you. Thanks. I appreciate, let me say this to you. And I've said this to a lot of people. When it comes to me, and I'm just talking about me, it's the who for me. That's what does it for me. It's the who. Um, yeah, it's you can make a lot of money if you got a lot of people watching your videos and your Instagram. And don't get me wrong, I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that. That brings in sponsors. That brings in money. Um, but for me, it's always been quality. I've always wanted the who. If I can get 1,000 people watching my YouTube video, hey, that's great. But if I can get the CEO of Pepsi, the CEO of Coca-Cola to watch my YouTube video, that one person, I would trade that one viewer for 1,000 other people. Because that one person could make the difference between you getting a contract and you not having a contract. You, making a lot of money versus making nothing. Okay. So, that's just my take on that. And I've always said that to people. It's not been no secret about me. Um, my feelings don't get hurt when I don't have 1,000 viewers. If I had 1,000 famous people watching me, that's different. That's different. So, and I always encourage people because a lot of people will get into what I'm doing right now, but because they're not getting like 50,000 viewers, 50,000 people interacting with them, they get discouraged. They get discouraged and they quit. Because you got some people, they get on social media, they give up. Exactly. They give up. Because they're not, they're going on YouTube and they're not getting all these people aren't watching their videos, and they're like, man, this stuff don't work. I put up 100 videos, I only had 3 people watch them. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. You have to keep plugging it away. You have to keep plugging away at it. You have to like this stuff. You got to like what you do. Everybody's not going to get this big bundle of viewers. It's just not going to happen. You have to refine your skills. You have to go into the lab, as we say, and you have to be more and more creative. Okay, but you most importantly, you have to be consistent. Um, yes, and that's what I keep saying, man. Talking to you is so realistic, so factual. That next video could be the one that puts you out there. Yeah. Um, yeah, you just don't know. You're hitting it right on the head. You just don't know which video. That next video could be the one that puts you out there. So you just have to keep doing it. And I agree. I have fun at this stuff. I really do. It's being on social media and doing social media like I do, as I've told many of my friends, total strangers, uh, this isn't work for me. It's not. It's not. I could do social media 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and fall asleep doing it in the middle of a broadcast and wake up and pick up where I left off. It's just not work to me. Um, Doing social media for me is like that carpenter in the backyard in his shed. Um, yeah, he's just back there twiddling away. Uh, exactly. He's making his little wood shop objects, his little tables, chairs, picture frames, fence, anything involving wood, no matter how corny it is, he's willing to make it and be precise with it. And he's having fun at it. It's like, man, he's really enjoying it. It might be insignificant to you, but he really likes, wood crafting. So with me, it's social media. If I do a broadcast, do a video, okay, and only 10 people or 2 people or 1 person is watching, I'm still good because I have the mindset that knows and understands, just like you just posted. That next video, that next video could be the one, and with all of the celebrities and high profile people that I have connected with me on social media, it's just a matter of time before that translates into YouTube, because I have not put a lot of emphasis in it. I have not, and you remember it's been a while since I've done a broadcast um, on YouTube, but that's changing as of April the 1st. It's gonna be a regular thing. You have to stay with it. You have to stay with it. I'm guilty of not doing YouTube videos often. Yeah, and yeah, you're right. You got to come with it. Okay, so I am guilty of not doing that. You know, I'm guilty of that. Do not post a lot of videos on YouTube consistently, and that's the key. Consistently, and here's what I've learned because I've been following some people that I've picked that are doing what I need to do. Okay, um, and that's kind of like my knack on social media, part of my skill set. I can identify the people that really do social media good. I think that's why my Twitter uh, presence is so strong on Twitter. I got a, I got a killer Twitter presence. I think that's why I have a knack for the people who are like good at what they do. I can find them. I can pick them out. I can spot them, versus the people who just talk a good game. Mm, they don't get on my radar. But the people who really can do what they say they can do on social media, I have a natural knack to connect with these people. I just do. I think that's why my social media, my Twitter presence is so strong, so potent. Um, I know who these people are. You can't follow everybody on Twitter. It's impossible to do that. You cannot follow everybody on Twitter. What I do for people is I say, hey, look, this is Steve's pick. Based on what's going on, these are the people you need to be connecting with on Twitter. And I put that out there. My Twitter list reflect that. Um, I'm often retweeting people all the time, 7 days a week. These are the people who have current events going on. These are the people that when you show up to work Monday, like right now over the weekend, okay, when you show up to work Monday, I'm gonna give you what you need to know. Okay, what happened over the weekend? Who made moves? Who didn't? Any kind of breaking news, anything like that. I have my pick for even the news media. People that I connect with, interact with me. Um, they're good at what they do. I'm often retweeting their stuff. What I don't do is, get involved with a lot of people who just want me to make them look good and then they don't give back. This is a mutual arrangement with what I do on social media. Oftentimes that happens. I'll share a person's content. Okay, if they're giving me the vibe that it's just about making them look good, then I don't fool with them no more. This is a virtual world. This is not the real world. In the virtual world, you don't have that kind of clout, because you're replaceable. There's always, there's like a gazillion people on social media who are, who we're all out here doing this. So, you can't be selfish, So if it's not a mutual thing where we're gonna help each other, I'm just not gonna get up here and make you shiny and polished and then, you forget all about me. That's not gonna happen. I show people love on social media that show me love. And if that's not their mindset, then I move on. I waste very little time trying to convince someone to show me love. If they don't want to do it on their own, it's okay. I ain't mad at them. Because, the cool thing I've always loved about day one about social media, um, you're going to student a couple weeks, okay? Okay, and that's it. Yeah, I'm here to help people. You know, I'm here to help people. Anybody that knows anything about me when it comes to what I do on social media, they know one thing about me. I help all kind of people get exposure. Not everybody's as popular as Ice T or you know or Jay Z. Okay, not everybody's as popular as them, but they always have a message to get out. And the cool thing about me is, word travels fast on social media. and I can get you exposure, um, help you get out there, help you build your presence. Okay. Um, you take a company like McDonald's. Okay, McDonald's is an established. This is just my mindset. McDonald's is established. Okay, who don't know McDonald's? Okay, so if you're the social media director for McDonald's, okay, short of you being a complete idiot, okay, you should be able to work behind the scenes and make McDonald's um, social media presence like kick ass. Because, and I say this because McDonald's is already established. Okay, you should have the skill set and the mindset to engage people and post interesting content that just going to set that on fire. That's not happening. That's not happening. Um, what I see is a lot of these Fortune 500, and I say a lot of these Fortune 500 companies could really be generating more money, generate more viewership, generate more um, engagement on their social media accounts. Um, they don't have the right kind of person um, as their social media director. You know, um, social media changes daily. That's what turns off a lot of people when it comes to social media. It changes daily, and I'll be the first one to tell you that's an uphill battle. It's hard to stick with it when it's changing like that daily, weekly. Then you got a winter version of social media. You got a spring version of social media. You got a summer version of social media. And I say that because people act differently. It really is hard. People act differently throughout the course of the year. People don't get on social media and act the same way from January to December. Okay. And if you don't understand how people interact with social media during the different cycles of the year, um, you're going to be off a little bit. But when it comes to these brands, okay, like again, McDonald's, Pepsi, I would have a kick-ass person if I was with Pepsi, McDonald's, Cadillac, Mercedes Benz, all these high level places, Mercedes Benz, Chevy, Cadillac, Honda. As popular as Honda is, I mean, oh my God, let's talk about Honda. If if I was at the Honda Corporation, like the CEO, the president, and chances are they might not be social media savvy. Okay, they're running Honda, like the president of Honda Corp. He's running the company. He's not, he knows about social media, but it's not his niche. Okay, so he don't know the importance of the person that's handling Honda's Twitter page, LinkedIn page, Facebook fan page. He's not. It's not clicking. It's not clicking that needs to be a kick-ass person handling that because Honda is already a well-liked, well-established brand. Okay. So now all you got to do is find somebody like myself, as an example, who can just take over those platforms and just put the engagement through the roof. I mean, have people waiting, waiting like a buffet to engage Honda's products and services. And when they're rolling out new vehicles, and you need to be right there. If you're handling Honda's social media platforms, anytime Honda comes out with a new vehicle, you need to be right there with your smartphone, test driving it, showing it. I mean, just things like that. And it just doesn't happen because, like you say, social media is hard. It's hard to keep up with. It's hard to do, and you just can't. You you just can't do it from the computer all the time. You have to be flexible. You have to know what the mood is. Okay, on social media. And again, that's just knowing what's going on. Spring, summer, winter, and fall. Okay, so my point is, if I'm managing the social media platforms for a major Fortune 500 company, I can assure you my results will be instant. Okay, instant, because you've already got something that's established. All you've got to do is know how to work it. Is get on those platforms and know how to work it and have a knack for engaging people. One of the successful things about me that sales and talking with people. I've always I can sell a polar bear ice. You know, I've always been comfortable meeting people, talking to people. Always have been. So that's number one reason why social media is a knack, is a shoe in for me because, again, you're meeting a lot of people you don't know, never met, engaging people. That's a natural skill for me. I've always had as a little kid. I have no problems making friends with complete strangers. So um, it's another reason why my Twitter presence is that's right. That's true. Yeah. And I've always, been told this and I believe it. People, people don't buy the product, they buy the person. They buy the person. They don't necessarily buy the product, they buy the person. Okay. So I've just always been an electric person when it comes to going into a room, going into a crowd of people, total strangers, and owning the place. I just have a natural knack for that. Jay-Z's a rapper. Ice-T is a rapper slash actor. They do that naturally. Michael Jordan, natural. They said Michael Jordan could play basketball. Look at him now. Okay. So that's just me. I'm just natural. I can go into any atmosphere. Um, Negative or positive. I can take, um, and I think my specialty is the negative. I can go into a room with negative energy and command it with no problem. And the thing about that is the more negative it is, the bigger the challenge it is for me. Um, I'm just good at it, you know, uh, calming people down, and it's just not that I want to be a police hostage negotiator, but I do have a knack for doing that. So that's why social media is so cool for me, because I like interacting with people, large crowds. Um, it's almost like, being airborne in the army. You can drop me off anywhere on the planet and I'll land and maneuver. And that's how I am on social media. And that's why I'm also on so many social media platforms, because it doesn't matter. I can maneuver on any social media platform. But look, I'm gonna get back. Let's say 7 o'clock, something like that. I'll be back. Hopefully, I'll catch you. And when you do get your Periscope platform set up, you're probably gonna have to set up a Twitter account. Let me know. Definitely gonna follow you back, and I'll add you to my VIP list on my Twitter um, feed. I mean, on my Periscope feed, and I'm gonna start doing that today to some people. I'm probably gonna add about 5 or 10 people today, and then a little bit more over the weekend. Because now I'm gonna do some exclusive stuff. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work, and I appreciate you. And thanks for keeping my notifications turned on. And I'm gonna check when I get off this broadcast and see if I'm following you on YouTube as well, and I'll keep in tune. Because let me say this before I go: you got to remember. Yeah, my pleasure too. You got to remember where you came from and the people that helped you grow. Remember those people when you only had like 1, 2, 5, 10 viewers. Remember those guys when you make it to the top. When you get up there and now you got 100,000 subscribers. Remember the 1 or 2 or 10 people that were watching you and showing you support when you were just getting going. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I don't forget where I came from. I don't forget those that helped me out. If you do something for me, I'm going to give back to you. A lot of people, they don't do that. They're making $1 today. Tomorrow, they're making $10,000 a week. And now, just like, they don't even have time to take your phone call. But I was the one or two guys that was checking you out when you was growing and helping you. And now it's like, I can't even get a hold of you. That's not cool. I don't roll like that. Never will. Never will. And my personal friends will tell you. I speak on that all the time. The people that's helping you get launched, helping you get on your feet, remember them people. It's like the person that sold you the winning lottery ticket and you won $100,000. I mean, you don't have to give them half, but man, if you walked in there and gave them $1,000, a couple grand, hey, look here, I won 100,000. Here's 3,000. Something like that. Hand them something. Hey, there's $4,000. That'll help you pay off a couple bills. Man, that goes a long way. Goes a long way. All right, I'll be back. I'm gonna end this. Appreciate you. I'm gonna check and make sure I'm following you too on Periscope. All right. And matter of fact, send me your YouTube channel. Put that in the live chat thing, and I can just go straight to it. I can just go straight to it like that. All right. Again, I appreciate you. Thanks. I'll be back about 7 o'clock. I'm probably going to go to Periscope right quick, then Instagram, then Facebook. All right. Thanks for spending some time with me. I appreciate it. Oh, that's you, LPG Inc. That's you? Let me just confirm that. LPG Inc. So I'm going to hit that, and that's going to take me straight to you. Okay. I'm ready to do that right now. Appreciate you. LPG Inc. I'm going to